Welcome back to Power Lunch. Manhattan real estate sales have been on a double-digit decline for a year now. Robert Frank is live in New York City with more on the story. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Melissa. Well, sales falling 11% in that third quarter. That is the fourth straight quarter of declines. That's according to a new report from Douglas Elliman and Miller Samuel. Now, the top end had been hurting for a while, but this quarter saw something new, which is trouble in the entry level. Those are apartments at $1 million or less. And it is now a buyer's market across Manhattan, or at least a wealthy buyer's market. And this apartment tells us why. We are in Soho at a brand new penthouse. Now look at these views of Liberty Tower in downtown. Inside, it's 5,500 square feet. Outside, almost 2,000 square feet. It's got 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It's got a private elevator. It's got 2 kitchens. And guys, check this out. You got your views of the Empire State Building and your own sunken jacuzzi overlooking all of Soho. Now, this apartment came on the market originally at $25 million 2 years ago, got an $8 million price cut. Now, back on the market at $17 million, and only now are they starting to get a lot of offers and a lot of interest. And that is the story across the city, really discounts of 20 to 30% before you can finally get something sold.
The price is coming down so much so fast.
Well, at the top end, it's a lot of supply. You know, a lot of builders post-recession, the top was still doing well, so they built huge, expensive apartments like this, so there's a lot of choice. Then you've got the SALT deductions, which makes owning real estate in these high-tax states very expensive. And at the low end, this last quarter, you had those rising interest rates hurting mortgages. Only half of all apartments in Manhattan are purchased with mortgages, but a lot of that is on the lower end, so that's getting hit. So now you're getting pressure on the top and the bottom with a big squeeze.
What do brokers, what do experts say in terms of how much further prices could drop, Robert?
50%.
Yeah, Melissa, that is the question for
We
buyers,
were there
for
10
sellers,
years
for
ago.
brokers.
We already
And
know the
bottom line
answer.
is, until people see their tax bill in April and just what that SALT deduction limits will mean, that we're going to get a lot of standoffs where sellers aren't really coming down enough and buyers aren't jumping into the market. So until April, when people are actually going to have to write that IRS check, we won't really know what the bottom is, or if there's a bottom in April, or if it's going to fall more. Remember, when the SALT stuff passed last year, they were saying at least a 10% decline in Manhattan real estate prices, but we've already seen that, so we don't know how much more we're going to go.
Wow, if you got an apartment on the market, that's a long time to wait. Robert, thank you. Robert Frank.
It is, guys.
Millionaires feeling
And
the
speaking
pain
of checks and
coming to a
prices,
city
check
near
please
you.
is next.